here today not representing myself, but representing many of the faith leaders who have gathered together for a more just budget. We're a group of individuals who represent all different faiths throughout our communities throughout the state of Connecticut. We came together about a year ago to represent the interests of our faith-based communities, dealing with many diverse issues. But the thing that we wanted to address more than anything else, we wanted to address a just budget. One of the items that we could just look at, I just want to mention this one item that says on the top. It says, as people of faith who believe God imparts worth and dignity to each human being and establishes and upholds a set of inalienable rights, we call upon Connecticut's elected leaders to renew their commitment to meet the basic needs of all members of society. We call upon our elected leaders to pursue laws and policies that guarantee for all Connecticut residents a healthy life, a quality education, access to critical services in difficult times, and opportunities to engage life challenges with integrity. This is the basic premise that we came together for. So as people of faith, we came together realizing, even with all the diversity, that we all came together clearly as Americans appreciating the same values. We wanted an opportunity to care for our families and exercise the pure American dream. This means we valued education, employment, safety, and opportunity for our communities. And we believe that cuts should not affect our communities in a way that showed any sort of disparities based in race or class. We therefore hope that the poor do not have to go through anything or give anything more of what they really don't have at all. And we also prayed and realized that many of the middle class will be able to remain stable because these individuals have worked their whole lives, but they still are not able to take care of their basic needs. And this is simply because they make too much money to qualify for assistance and too little money to take care of their basic needs. So we came together supporting Better Choices because we believe they represented the best interests of our community. And when we reviewed the research work on Better Choices, we came to believe that it was possible to not cut important programs and jobs when our society at this particular time needs assistance in education and employment more than ever. You know, working as an employee for the state of Connecticut for 23 years, I witnessed that many of the challenges that faced our community and faced our poor, and particularly our children. And I look at how the cuts are devastating our communities. I think about Riverview Hospital. One of the hospitals that's dedicated to our children in the community may be closing. It is one of the only Connecticut institutions in Connecticut that takes care of the psychological and psychiatric issues of our children. Many of these children are suicidal, suffer from post-traumatic syndrome. They have abuse histories and major psychiatric problems. But yet this facility may be closing purely because of spending and costs. The state facilities offers immediate access for particularly our most high-risk children that exist in our community, and we may be losing this program. Mentioning high-risk children, should also remember that just a few years ago, we changed the laws in Connecticut to protect our 16 and 17-year-olds from being treated as adults and being incarcerated as adults. But now we find ourselves still not providing the resources we need to treat them and to rehabilitate them, and we're falling on our promises. So we find ourselves today as people of faith looking at a world that is built up in a vicious cycle, a society that's a vicious cycle where we neglect our youth and create major problems for them when they reach adulthood. All of this is due to poor planning. So we support Better Choices because they support fairness, stability, accountability, optimization, and practicality when it comes to approaching the budget. So we call on you and we offer you our support, all of us in our communities, our masjids, our places of worship, our synagogues, and our churches throughout the state of Connecticut, saying that we're behind your efforts and we support you in all of these things. Thank you.